in here. It's a quick video to just talk about belief, integrity, and some of my own personal thoughts about the Foxhole argument that theists so loosely throw around. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, basically it goes as such. There are no atheists in foxholes. I think this is absolute retardation. It's an assumption that theists tend to make based on their own personal experiences, their own personal fears, simply because they have at times given up the pursuit of accomplishment by their own means, by their own willpower, by their own empowerment, and pretty much fallen on their knees and prostrated themselves to something that does not exist. Some invisible sky daddy that they think can rescue them. They assume that the rest of the world has done the same, or would do the same if put in that position. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's several ways to attack this statement. One, it's an assumption. I can speak from personal experience as well as the experience of many of my friends who have been put in positions of great peril and have not given up their integrity. I think it's weak to simply seek divinity because you're in trouble. Put it this way. If the greater of the numbers of theists are people who have only joined the sides out of fear, really, what amount of faith do they really have? What serious soul searching have they done? Also, what's the difference between, let's say I get in trouble and I automatically cry out the name of, let's say, fucking Batman. I cry out, "Oh, Batman, please save me." I might drop to my knees, might clasp my hands, and appeal as fervently and passionately as I possibly can muster. What's the difference? Well, I'm going to tell you, the biggest difference is, at least I've fucking seen Batman on television. Why appeal to a god that you have not seen, that you have not talked to personally, or you're just going off of faith. Wow, there's a slippery slope. Why not have faith in your own abilities, which you have tried and tested throughout your life, which you know through maybe your own personal accomplishments or the accomplishments of other people. You've seen them surmount great tragedy. That, to me, seems a little bit more real than God and Batman. See, what it all suggests is not a matter of how educated or smart you are, but really just a matter of, how sufficiently broken your life is, how miserable you've become in order to appeal. Basically, it's suggesting that atheists or non-believers who haven't appealed under the duress and stress of life simply haven't had a stressful enough life. It's kind of a smack in the face, really, when theists, you really don't know us in order to even assume that. So this means that if my life turns to shit, I'm supposed to immediately believe in the Immaculate Conception of Jesus, or quite possibly the brilliant thunderbolts of Zeus are going to just come striking down and rescue me, right? They're going to just smite my enemies. Yeah! I could argue in the same manner that the religious do that misery and tragedy could actually convince somebody that God doesn't exist. Why wouldn't it? The death of a loved one or some other serious tragedy not convince a believer that this loving God is actually really just a figment of their imagination. Why wouldn't God intervene? I don't know.
Twisted torment, make believe there's a truth and we all submit.